What up, what up, what up? This is Nito Bats, and we are back. And what we're going to be covering today is the All Fight Month Red Hood versus the Joker. Now, this bout was the most that I was excited for when it came to the fight month, because there's a bit more of a personal telling to this story. It's a story of tragedy. It's a story of pain. A story that forever bonds two people. The Red Hood, aka Jason Todd, the second Robin, and none other than the Joker. After a deadly run-in with the Joker that would cost Jason his life, Jason would then go on to be reborn. Twisted by the tragic events that he experienced, he would shed his former identity as Robin and take on a new, assuming the mantle of the Red Hood. And as the Red Hood, Jason walks a path of his own, free of Batman's shadow, with only his rules to go by. Taking the moniker of the Red Hood and rebranding it into something good would place him on a much-needed path of saving. And whether that healing would come from leading a team, such as the Outlaws, or finally making peace with the one he once blamed for his death, and rejoining the family that always embraced him, there would still be the one thing, the one component that would always haunt him: the Joker. Serving as a constant reminder of what the Joker created that fateful day, this has always left Jason with a emptiness, if you can call it. A wrong never made right. And time again, even after the long road of redemption traveled, we've seen at times that strength of Jason tested. But fortunately, at times, Jason has had members of the Bat family there to support him in those moments, bringing him that comfort. But after each time, you can't help but wonder, what will be the outcome if Jason and the Joker were to face off ever again? And with this Fight Month edition, we finally get that answer. Kicking this off, we get straight to it, with the two combatants drawing quick fires right at each other. And this fight gets brutal quickly. Kicking off round one in Ace Chemical Plant, the birthplace of the Joker. And during this round, Jason uses a specific weapon, a gun filled with the same chemicals that turn the Joker into what he is, but amplified times 10. Though proved effective, the Joker, as always, has a trick up his sleeve, and quickly gaining the upper hand, knocks Jason off balance. And falling into the same vat of chemicals that created the Joker, Jason is quickly disposed of and loses round one. Round two takes it back to where it all began, with both taking on their death in the family forms from the day that Jason died. The setting is all too familiar for Jason. The warehouse, the ticking bomb, and his killer right in front of him. Only this time it's different, and Jason assures of that. And in just this moment alone, it speaks volumes. Here we see Jason in control. And not just in control of the fight, or Joker, but more in control of his own fate. This is something that Jason has dreamed about since the day he was resurrected. Something that has always been on his mind. A singular point in time that he wished he could change. And here in this moment, he's getting that chance. But in typical Joker fashion, he has one last trick up his sleeve to repeat history. And with one shot of the explosive, the warehouse goes up in flames. Only this time, there's a different outcome. This time, it is Jason that emerges from the rubble, victorious, and wins round two. And with Jason's victory, we now bring ourselves to round three. And with this last round, Jason chooses his form. He chooses an older version of himself, wiser, with a legend, all on his own. And the Joker, the original, the one that started it all, the very first Red Hood. It was only fitting that the final battle will be between the old and the new, the bad and the good, the villainous and the redeemed. In a cemetery setting, this fight is more personal, a brawl. Falling into an empty grave, the two go at it. No theatrics, no interruptions, just up close and personal brawling. Gravely wounded during that scuffle, Jason removes the hood from Joker and continues to repeatedly bash him with it. The fight ends, and Jason emerges from the grave, standing tall. And in that moment, Jason reflects. He reflects on his life, content with the life he lived, and in the end knowing that he was his own person, not created by Batman or the Joker. And that for him was enough. Even in knowing that the Joker has some sort of trick up his sleeve and is sure to survive, Jason will pass on happily knowing that Joker knows as well that he won this time. And cutting back to the grave, we see the Joker's heart with a device attached allowing it to beat once again, giving Joker breath to say, ha ha. And with that, the Joker will win the bout with Jason. And that will bring the close to the DC KO Red Hood versus the Joker. Out of all the KO events so far, in my opinion, that was the most personal, especially given the history behind it, the pain, the trauma. And anyone that is a fan of that lore and a fan of that side of the Batman family, you know that this was big for Jason. He needed this. He definitely needed this. He needed to get that out. And even though he lost, to him, he won. And to any fan of the Red Hood, then you know that he won that as well. Emotionally, mentally. I'm hoping when it's all said and done and Jason does return that this helps him progress character-wise. But we'll see. Anyways, what did you think? Did you like how it ended? Did you understand it? Did you have any gripes about it? Feel free to leave a comment. Let's talk about it. This has been Nito Bats. We out. Peace.